So sometimes your blessings in life come from unexpected places, and they come at unexpected times. So before I moved to Texas, I was up in New England, and I spent a lot of time. I spent 10 years kayaking the bays, the rivers, the lakes, everywhere up there, and I loved kayaking. It was my go-to place for peace. I could go by myself, I could get out on the water and not have to think about anything. I could go early in the morning, I could go later in the evening, it didn't matter. That was my time. So fast forward, I moved to Texas, brought my kayaks with me, and never really found anywhere that felt comfortable kayaking. I wasn't familiar with the lakes. These big boat ramps were kind of intimidating, and so I think I only brought my boat out like twice in the first couple of years that I lived here. And then I moved into a smaller place, and I had no room for them, so I sold them. It was hard. It was a big decision to sell those kayaks, but I did. And within, I guess, 6 months or so, that's when I met Cyberyaker. That's when I met Charles, and he was an avid kayak fisherman. And I thought, oh, that's cool. You know, I love kayaking. I grew up fishing, so I'm not scared of fish. But I knew nothing about kayak fishing. The fishing kayaks were nothing like my old kayak. I thought, oh, they're big, they're clumsy, they're cumbersome. So he took me out on one. I borrowed one of his, and I caught my first fish on a kayak. Caught my first bass. And from that time, I was hooked. And now, 3-4 kayaks later, I've got another one that I absolutely love. I've gotten used to all the local lakes. I know exactly where to go now, and we go out almost every weekend, and it's a blast. So, you know, keep your mind open, keep your heart open. You never really know when you're gonna find that person, that activity, whatever it happens to be, that's going to bring you peace. So that's part of our creative thinking when we're looking for life balance, and not just time management, but really balancing your whole life, and bringing things into your life that bring you joy, and being open to things to come into your life that you may not have thought about before that will also bring you joy. So that's the message for today out here on the lake, and I'll talk to you next time.